My first day at my new place. So I literally just got an apartment and I was trying to move in, hence the reason I paused and on content and everything, my food making vlog. So I just moved into my apartment that day, and this was my first meal in my apartment. So I was already looking very exhausted because I had a lot of work to do and I just could not help it because I was famished and I needed to eat something. So I had to prepare banga soup. So let's get in and make this banga together. So I went to the market and I purchased palm fruit. This is palm fruit in case you don't know. This is palm fruit. It is extorted from a palm tree. So at this point, I was just trying to wash them. And in Akwa Ibom State, and as an Akwa Ibom girl, we use these palm fruits for a lot of soup. We use it for Atama soup. We use it to also cook afang soup. Sometimes we also use it to make okra. The other times we use it to make rice as well, depending on whatever. And then the other times we just boil it or we just cook it and extract palm oil from it. Alright. So I was making banga soup that's with Atama leaf on this day. So at this point, I went in after washing the palm fruit. I put it in the pot, and then I light my gas, and then I put it on the fire, and that was it for the palm fruit. So while it was boiling, I had to wash my. I didn't buy a lot of protein, so I just had to wash the few ones I bought. I bought more. Some persons call it kanda, and I also bought meat. I prefer goat meat for this meal, so that was why I bought goat meat. So I was trying to wash my goat meat. Here is my goat meat, and then with the pomo. So I had periwinkle as well, so I had to wash them thoroughly because this periwinkle has a lot of sand and dirt in it, so you have to wash it clean. And so I was done with that. While I got done with that, I had to pound my pepper with crayfish, and then before I got done, my palm fruit was ready, so I had to boil hot water to use to sieve it. I don't know, but I think that a lot of you use cold water. Let me know what you think. I prefer hot water because it helps the oil come out of the sharp easily. Just like I always like to use hot water to extract the oil and milk from coconut. I also always like to use hot water to extract this shaft from the oil and all that. So at this point, my soup was almost done. The protein was done because I'd seasoned it and I'd boiled it properly. And so I just went in with periwinkle. I stirred, allowed to cook for a while, allowed it to simmer and then cooked for a while. And then I make sure to test to adjust if there's any need be for any adjustment. I ensured that it was boiling properly and everything was in order. And then the last thing I went in with was my atama. This atama was the bitter atama, so I had to wash it thoroughly to ensure that it wasn't bitter and all that. Because I've heard stories, not stories. I've actually bought atama before and I didn't wash it because the owner told me it was a white atama. So I ended up regretting because it was extremely bitter that no one could eat it. So when I got this one, I had to wash it thoroughly with hot water. Wash it, and then when I got done, I put it in my pot. It's stirred, and my soup was ready. Let me know what you think. Would you be trying this? Or have you had atama before with banga? What do you think? How was it? I actually don't like it thick because the next day I know what it to turn to. So I like it. This texture is okay for me, and this was the final look. Man, the test was out of this world. Like, it was the best meal I've had in a while, and it was a good start for my new house. Bye.